I went to Lubiri Secondary. I will never forget my first day in a class. I got my book, my pen. Remember, I never used a pen before. We used to use pencils. I didn't know how I'm going to write with a pen because it was sliding. Because I never wrote with a pen. And then I had to wait for a teacher to write on a blackboard so that I can copy, and everyone kept quiet. They are writing. A man walking around the class talking. So I decided to ask my friend, how come the teacher is only talking and people are writing? He's not giving us notes. The man told me, now the lesson has been going on for the last 30 minutes. It was a history class. So the teacher was dictating, moving around, and kids are writing. Me, I'm waiting for him to write on the blackboard, and I was like, this is another movie now. How am I going to do this? So I pretended as if I'm also writing, but I was doing nothing. So after the lesson, I went outside. I felt so bad. I'm like, even now, I'm not going to manage. This is a very big level for me. If I cannot write, I didn't even understand any single word in English. Nothing. And the man was speaking extremely English. I didn't know anything in English. So I went outside. I started crying. I prayed. I'm like, God, what can I do? I really want to be here. I want to study, but my heart told me, stay. Even if you don't learn anything from the class, just stay. Stay. At least learn social life. Because I was a street kid, I didn't know how to socialize with the people. My life was totally different, and my heart told me, stay. Just stay and at least learn how to socialize with people. Get friends from good families, because that school was not bad. Lubiri Secondary is a good school, it's a government school. But I was on a football scholarship, and my heart told me, stay. At least get friends. I stayed. First term, I was among the last. I was the last. And they put me on a blackboard, they put you on a blackboard. All the people that coming from home for the second term, they read who was first and last. I was the last. And because I was a footballer, I was the only player playing on a school team from O level. Mm-hmm. In senior one, as I was a senior one student playing for school team, I was very famous in a school. And
for football?
For football. And then they're like, hey, this footballer was the last. So I was popular, and it went viral the whole school. I started crying again. I'm like, I'm going to leave this place. So I told the games master, I told him, you know what? I think I don't need to be in this place. This is too much for me. I need to go. But I was a good player. He told me, you know what? Just stay. Because you're a good player, play for us. You are good, and we are going to make sure that we try to teach you so that you can manage.